This holiday season, you're getting the greatest gift of all, a James-hosted tech news. So be grateful. And yes, James does refer to himself in the third person. Good boy. Spotify has had its entire music library scraped by a pirate activist group and dumped on Anna's Archive, an open source search engine for shadow libraries. Books with black pages. The scraped data is about 300 terabytes, including metadata and, of course, tens of millions of tracks, apparently making up 99.6% of Spotify listens. Take a second to appreciate just how much music that no one cares about is in these files.
Now it's all AI.
Just delete the file, you got it. Apparently, this hack is a preservation project, but Spotify says it was done by abusing public access and bypassing protections. Spotify insists no customer personal info was compromised, and that this is more about scraped audio and metadata than some full internal leak, but still, that's a lot of data. It's not a lot in size, but it's a lot in file count.
It's a lot in emotion.
For its part, Spotify isn't gonna take this lying down, promising to defend the rights of the artists on their platform. Sure, yeah, when hacktivists scrape someone's data, they call the lawyers, but nobody bats an eye when data from YouTube, Twitter, or Reddit gets scraped by AI. The AI doesn't know any better. It's still learning. Maybe if those platforms own the license to my content, they would fight for me. Valve has officially discontinued the original Steam Deck LCD, quietly sunsetting one of the best bang for your buck handheld gaming devices ever made. Launched in 2022 for $400 US, the LCD model was the most affordable way to play your Steam library on the go, and even helped kick off an entire handheld PC boom that we're still basking in today. Once existing stock is gone, she gone, for good, leaving the Steam Deck OLED as the new entry point at $550. Valve hasn't exactly said why they pulled the plug, but the writing's been on the wall since the OLED model first launched. The newer version has a better screen, improved internals, and likely cannibalized sales of its little brother, the murderer.
The Cain of handhelds.
Still, it stings. With handheld prices climbing across the board, the Steam Deck LCD was one of the cheapest great options. In related Valve news, Steam itself is going fully 64-bit on Windows. Support for 32-bit installs is entering its final countdown and will stop receiving updates in 2026. So if you are still somehow running 32-bit Windows, don't worry, Steam isn't mad. It's just moving on. China's tech giants have found a hilarious workaround to get at NVIDIA's banned AI chips. While NVIDIA Blackwell B200 accelerators are barred from being sold in China, companies like Tencent are still getting access by renting them from overseas. According to the Financial Times, Tencent is leasing large amounts of Blackwell compute through a Japanese neo-cloud operator called DataSection, which owns the hardware and runs data centers in Japan and Australia. They're kind of like the Blockbuster Video for AI. The chips never physically enter China, so the arrangement stays technically legal under current rules.
Block what?
It was, I guess, more like Netflix. Tencent reportedly has access to thousands of B200 GPUs and even newer B300 chips under contracts worth billions of dollars, allowing them to continue training advanced AI models. Analysts say this rental approach may actually be more attractive than buying approved chips inside China, since overseas Blackwell hardware massively outperforms what's allowed domestically. That's the whole reason to do it, right? Meanwhile, NVIDIA is still strengthening its position elsewhere, recently receiving US antitrust clearance for a major investment in Intel, quietly expanding its influence across the industry, vertically integrating, consolidation, owning the f***ing world. Speaking of hardware you can actually own, you should check out these sick deals from our sponsor, MSI and their Mag 27-2 QP QD OLED X50. Christmas is coming, so why not spoil the gamer in your life, or maybe it's you yourself, with a snazzy new display. This beast delivers stunning image quality and an absurdly fast performance thanks to a 0.03 millisecond response time and a 500 hertz refresh rate. The kind of specs that give you a real edge over your gaming buddies, and you hate your buddies. Every one of your victories looks incredible on its 3rd gen QD OLED panel with VESA Display HDR True Black 500 and Clear MR 21000 certification, making the picture friggin' gorgeous! MSI also made sure it plays nice with the PS5 and Xbox Series. So console and PC gamers are equally covered. It's packed with everything you'd expect from a premium monitor. And if OLED burn-in worries you, you fool! MSI's got your back with a 3-year burn-in warranty. Do yourself, or some other lucky cuss, a favor this holiday season and check out the MSI Mag 27-2 QP QD OLED X50 at the link below! Trying to hide Christmas presents from the quick bits is a nightmare. They just zip around until they find them. Pain in the ass, little ingrates. Mozilla says Firefox will add a dedicated AI kill switch after community pushback. The company's new CEO has been pitching Firefox as a modern browser with optional AI features to keep up with competition, and so far everything that's been added is optional to use. The new change simply adds a single explicit toggle to disable all AI features at once, instead of making you hunt through settings. One big button to make the annoying thing go away? I wish I could do this with Christmas news, get them all! Enough!
I wish I could do it with all AI.
All people! YouTube accounts appear to be showing strangely high CPU usage, even when videos are paused or just when you're on the homepage before you've watched anything. In a chonky post on the LTT subreddit, user Rayzazzle caught the issue, surmising that YouTube Premium seems to have a web worker, a way for a website to run JavaScript in the background, called echoworker.js that sits in a busy wait loop using the CPU for no real reason.
Sounds like my old job.
Luckily, our boy Rayzazzle does offer a fix for Firefox users, so if you're a member of the dog pack, go check out that post. If you're I don't know, wrestling.
The dog pack is Firefox users?
Yeah, I guess.
It's not a dog, it's a fox.
It's a canine? Who is this guy?
It's half cat.
If you're a Chrome user, I guess pick up some more CPU cores while you're downloading more RAM, homeboy. You're on your own. Chinese chip designer More Threads has just rolled out a new set of GPUs, including its next generation Huashan AI chip that it says can compete with NVIDIA's high-end products, helping fuel a stock price jump. You love to see it, and investor excitement that's still going higher as China pushes for tech independence.
Huashan! Yeah.
2026, Riley?
What? I wasn't.
Despite all this, the company hasn't given detailed benchmarks yet, and there's no third-party benchmarks, leaving some questions about how it really stacks up against NVIDIA. More power to you, More Threads. I'm just looking for an affordable GPU that can run Crysis, you know? What is today's Crysis? Let me know in the comments! A big old power outage knocked out traffic lights in San Francisco, causing Waymo's driverless taxis to get stuck.
This is fine and normal.
With the cars immobilized and adding to the blackout mess, Waymo paused its robotaxi services for safety, but has since resumed operations as power came back on. If this story didn't turn you off robotaxis and you live in London, good news. Uber and Lyft are teaming up with China's Baidu to bring Apollo Go robotaxis to London streets for testing in 2026, putting them on the starting grid against Waymo, who's already testing cars in the old smoke. Just hope there's no power outages, Londoners, or you'll be back to taking the tube.
Wow.
And Google has finally pulled the plug on the Sega Dreamcast Planet Web 3.0 browser.
No!
Officially breaking web access on a console released all the way back in 1999, the last good year on this planet. The shutdown happened because Google services simply stopped responding to the ancient browser, quietly ending a 25-year run, which is honestly impressive because this might be one of the longest running services Google didn't intentionally kill. How the heck am I supposed to get my optimal Seaman growth strategies now? Jeff, I need you to stay strong. I will get you out of that tank eventually. It's a Dreamcast game, Riley.
Okay.
And you'll need to stay strong to make it through to these next few days without any tech news. But don't worry, we'll be back soon enough. Me and my Seamen are gonna stay safe and cozy in my house over the break though. If I hear anyone banging the roof, I'm not gonna be checking it out. You're not gonna catch me in any of that Tim Allen Santa Claus bullshit.